So we'll start solving some questions from cubes and cube roots. So first question is, what is the cube of 5? This is a pretty straightforward question. It's 5 multiplied by itself for 3 times, which is 25 into 5, which gives us 125. So the answer is 125. Now, what is the cube root of 27? So, how do we find a cube root? First of all, we know that cube root of 27 is 3 because 3 cube is 27. But still, we'll find it out using prime factorization method. So, 3, 9, 3, 3, again 1. So, we got a group of 3 3's, and so it means that the cube root of 27 is 3. Now, which of the following is a perfect cube? We have 4 numbers here. So let's check. 48. Let's do the prime factorization. It's by 2, it's 24. Again by 2, we get 12. Again by 2, we get 6. Again by 2, we get 3. And by 3, we get 1. So we have a group of 3 2's here. But here we have a 2 into 3 left out. So let's check with 64. 64. We have 2, 3 and 2. Again 2. 1 2 is 2, 1 2 6. Again 2, it's 8. Again 2, it's 4. Again by 2, it's 2. Again by 2, it's 1. So we have 2 groups of 3 2's here. So this is 2 from here and 2 again from here, multiplied both together, we get 4. So 64 is the cube of 4. Now let's try with 81. We already got our answer as 64, but still let's try what happens with 81. So 81 will go with 3. So 2 3's is 6, 21, 7, 3 3's is 9. So it's 9. And again 3, 3, 3 and 1. So we have 3 of 3's, but we have a 3 which is left out here. So this is also not a perfect cube. Now 100. 2, we get 50. Again 2, get 25. We do it with 5, we get 5. Again with 5, we get 1. None of them is a pair of 3. So it's easily, the answer is 64. Now, moving on to the next question. What is the smallest multiple of 8 that is a perfect cube? So let's see. 8, we have 8 as balance here. So let's see 64. 64, when we prime factorize it, we know that we'll get 4 cube. Nothing as reminder. This is 2 cube. And what about 512? Let's see. 2, 2 2's are 4, 1 1 5 2's are 10, and 1 2 6. Again by 2 we get 1, 2 2's are 4, 1 6 8. Again by 2 we get 64. Again by 2 we get 32. Again by 2 we get 1 2's are 2, 1 2 6. Again by 2 we get 8 2's are 16. Again by 2 we get 4. Again by 2 we get 2. And again by 2 we get 1. So we got 1 2 3 2's here. Again 3 2's. Again 3 2's. So 2 into 2 is 4, 4 into 2 is 8. We got 8 here. This is 8 cube. And what about 1000? Let's see. It's going to be long. So 2, we get 500. Again 2, we get 250. Again 2, we get 125. Is it divisible by 3? 5 plus 3 is 8. So no. Again by 5, we get 2 5's are 10, 25, 5, 5 5s are 25 and 5 times 5 is 1. So here it's 5 into 2. So 5 into 2 is 10. So this is 10 cube. So 512 is the correct answer. Now, what is the cube root of negative 64? So we know that cube root of 64 is 4. Now let's do that once again just to make clear. 64 prime factorizing 2, 32, again 2, 16, again 2, it's 8, again 2, it's 4, again 2, it's 2, again 2, it's 1. So a pair of 2 here, another group of 2 here, so 2 into 2 gives us 4. So cube root of 64 is 4. But what about the cube root of negative 64? It's very simple, it's negative 4. Why? Because negative 4 raised to 3 would be negative 4 into negative 4 into negative 4, which will give us 64 with a negative sign. So negative 4 is the answer for this question. Now, what is the cube root of 1 by 27? So we need to find the cube root of 1 by 27. So this would be equal to cube root of 1 divided by cube root of 27, which is equal to 1 by 3. How? 27 prime factorization 3, 9, 3, 3, again by 3 we get 1, and this is a group of 3 3s and we get 1 by 3 as the answer. Now, what is the cube root of minus 125? So we'll see the answer would have a negative sign, and 125, let's prime factorize. So 7 plus 1 is 8, which is not divisible by 3. So we'll go on and divide it by 5. 2 5s are 10, 5 5s are 25, 5 5s are 25. Again by 5 we get a 1. So this is negative 5. Why? Because this is a negative number, we get negative cube roots. Moving on to the next question. Minus 2 raised to 3 into minus 5 cube into minus 10 cube is equal to minus x cube. Now we have to find the value of x. The point to be noted here is that we don't have to find, the answer we get is not minus x cube, but it's the root of the cube root of minus x cube. So let's see. Minus 2 raised to 3 gives us minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2, which is minus 8. Now, minus 5 cube gives us minus 5 into minus 5 into minus 5, that is minus 125. Now, minus 10 cube is minus 10 into minus 10 into minus 10, which is minus 1,000. So what is 125 into 8? 8 5s are 40, 4 balance, 8 2s are 16, 16 plus 4 is 20, 8 1s are 8 and 9 10. So we have 1,000, again 3 zeros from here, that is 000 again with a negative sign. Now we have to find the cube root of this. So we know that for 1 0, when we cube it, we get 3 zeros, right? That is 10 into 10 into 10. So if there are 6 zeros here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it should be 2 times this, that is 10 raised to, that is, no, one more zero here, that is 100 cube. Let's see, 100 into 100 into 100, which will give us 1 0 0 0 0 0 0, 1 and 6 zeros. So we know the answer is minus 100. So this have a small mistake in the options, it's minus 100. So moving on to the next question. What is the cube root of 0.008? So we have 0.008. So we just ignore the decimal point and find the cube root of 8 here, which is 2. We could do it by prime factorization if you want. 4, 2, 2, 2 and 1. So we get 2. And for the decimal point, we have 3 decimal points here and we take 1/3 of it and we get 1 decimal point. So we put 1 decimal point here. So it's 0.2. Now, what is the cube root of 729 divided by 64? So we have to find the cube root of 729 divided by 64. So this is equal to the cube root of 729 divided by the cube root of 64. So let's find what is the cube root of 729. So is this divisible by 2? No. Is this divisible by 3? Let's see. 9 plus 2 is 11. 11 plus 7 is 18. Yes, it is divisible by 3. So 2 3s is 6. 1, 2, 4 3s are 12 and 3 3s are 9. Now, is this divisible by 3? Yes, it is, because 4 plus 3 is 7 and 7 plus 2 is 9. So 3, 24, 8 3s are 24 and 1. Is this divisible by 3? Yes, it is, because 8 plus 1 is 9. So 3, 2 3s is 6, 2 balance, 21, 7 3s are 21. Now again dividing by 3 we get 9 and again dividing it by 3 we get 3, again dividing it by 3 we get 1. So we get a group of 2 3s, that is 3 into 3. So we know that cube root of 729 is 9. Now what is the cube root of 64? Let's see. 64 prime factorization 2, 32, again 16 by 2 is 8, by 2 is 4, by 2 is 2, again by 2 we get 1. So we get 2 groups of 2's. So 2 into 2 is equal to 4. So we get 9 by 4. So is it there in the answer? Let's see. Oh, it's not there in the answer. So what do we do here? Either we could simplify this or we could multiply this. So if we multiply this by 4, we get 36 by 16. No. 9 by 8, it's wrong. 81 by 9 9s are 81, 4 9s are 36. So here the answer is 9 by 4. 9 by 4 is the answer. Now, what is the cube root of the product of 8 and 27? Okay, so 27 and 8, let's see. It's 27 and 8, 7 8s are 56, 5, 8 2s are 16 and 21. So we need to find the cube root of 216. 216 cube root. Now, doing the prime factorization, 216 by 2 we get 1, 0, 8. Again by 2 we get 54. Again by 2 we get 2 2s are 4, 1, 4, 7, 2s are 14. Then 3, 9, 3, 3, 3 and 1. So we get 2 into 3. So 2 into 3 is 6. So again, there's a mistake in the option. So 6 is the answer. That is 6 into 6 into 6. We could see 36 into 6 is 6 6 are 36. 6 3s are 18 and 21. Again 27 into 8. 8 7s are 56. 8 2s are 16 and it's 21. Now, moving on to the next question. What is the cube root of 343? We'll do the prime factorization again. 343, doing the prime factorization, is it divisible by 2? It's not. Is it divisible by 3? Let's see. 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 4 is 10, it's not divisible by 3. Now, is it divisible by 4? No. Is it divisible by 5? No. Is it divisible by 7? Let's see. 1 sevens are 7, 2 sevens are 14, 3 sevens are 21, 4 sevens are 28. And 28 and plus 8. No, 28 and 6. So, if we divide 343 by 7, we get 7 fours are 28, then 6, 63 and 49. So, 7, 49, again 7, 7, 7 and 1. So, we got a triplet of 7 and 7 is the right answer. Now, which of the following numbers is a perfect cube? We are again doing prime factorization of each one of these, but see, 72. Would this be a cube? Let's see. 2, 3 2s is 6, 1, 2, 6 2s are 12, again 2, 1 2s are 2, 18, 2, 9, 3, again 3, so 3 is 1. So we do get a triplet of 2, but we don't get a triplet of 3. So this is not a perfect cube. So this is not a perfect cube. Now let's go with 125. So is it divisible by 3? No, it's not. So let's see whether it's divisible by 5. It is, because the last number is 5. So 2 5s are 10, 25, 5 5s are 25. Now dividing it by 5, we get 5. Again with 5 we get 1. So we get a triplet of 5. So we know this is 5 cube. Let's see the other numbers too, just for the sake of it. 216. Now by 2, 108. Again by 2, 54. Again by 2, it's 2 2s are 4, 7 2s are 14. Then 3, it's 9. Again it's 3. It's 3 and it's 1. So we do get a perfect cube here, which is 2 into 3, it's 6. So 36 into 6 is 2 and 6. We got this is 6 cube. Now 256, let's check with this too. So 2, 1 2s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 1 6, 8 2s are 16, again 2, 64, 2, 32, again by 2 we get 1 and 12 is 6. So again by 2 we get 8. So it's 2 again, 4, again 2 we get 2, again by 2 we get 1. So we found a triplet here, again we find a triplet here, but these two are left out. So this have two answers, this one and this one. These two of them are a perfect cube. Now, what is the cube root of 216? We just found out the cube root of 216, which is 6, but still we will just do it here. 216, 108, again by 254, again by 227, by 3 we get 9, again by 3 we get 9, again by 3 we get 1. So triplet of 2, triplet of 3, we get 2 into 3 equals 6. Now as it is a negative number, we put negative 6 and it's the answer. Now what is the cube root of 0.125? So what do we do with the numbers, with the decimal numbers to which we have to find the cube roots? Nothing. We'll just find the cube root of the number without the decimal place, which is 125. We'll do it with 5. 2 5s are 10. 25, 5. Again with 5 we get 5. Again with 5 we get 1. So it's 5. And now how many decimal places does this have? It have 3 decimal places. Now 1/3 of 3 decimal places is 1. So we put 1 decimal place here and we get the answer as 0.5.